As far as box contents of the Redmi 2, which you will get once you buy this from Flipkart from 24th of March, we will just show you. This is the retail package which we have. I have already opened the package and I'm just going to show you all the package contents. So the first thing which you get inside is going to be the Redmi 2, as you can see over there. Again, the battery is not inside. You will have to take the battery from the box and put it in the device. We have some user manuals over there. So these are the user manuals which you will get within the package of the Redmi 2. This is how you can actually insert the battery, and I think the SAR value should also be mentioned somewhere on the booklet. This one is not that one, but on this one I guess the SAR value should be mentioned. So I will basically tell that later, but let's take a look what we have inside apart from these things. We have the charger which is coming within the package. So it is also having the quick charge 1.0 from Snapdragon, and this is a 1 ampere charger which you will get within the package, and it will charge your Redmi 2 pretty fast. We have a standard micro USB cable for data syncing and charging, and then we have a battery over there which is a 2200 mAh battery, and this is all you have within the package of the Redmi 2. Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsjuice.com, and today we are here at the Xiaomi event here in New Delhi, and we have the Xiaomi Redmi 2 with us. As you can see, this is the second device in the Redmi series which they have launched. So previously we have seen Redmi 1S, so this is the Redmi 2, which is a successor to the earlier one, and in terms of the overall look and feel, it has changed very minimal in terms of the overall look and feel. The dimensions are also kind of similar. However, this one has become lighter with 133 gram as compared to approximately 150 or more than 150 gram the weight which we have seen on the Redmi 1S. Talking about thickness, we have got a 9.4 millimeter thickness compared to the 9.9 millimeter thickness before, which is not a major difference over there, but again this one is slightly better to hold in one hand. It has got this matte finish back cover which was already there on the earlier Redmi 1S as well, but this is actually feeling like a lighter and easier to hold phone, which is good. It has again got the same display size, which is 4.7 inch, so display size has not gone for an increase. Even it is Redmi 2, it is again 4.7 inch IPS LCD display. It is 4.7 inch and the display resolution has remained 720 into 1280, which will give you a pixel density of around 312 pixels per inch. We also have Corning Gorilla Glass 3 on the front, which will protect the display from any kind of breakage or scratches. However, you will see fingerprints very easily. Talking about the physical dimension of the phone has become slightly better. The overall design has remained the same. We have the Mi branding over there. At the bottom you have the micro USB port for data syncing and charging. We have a primary microphone over there, and on this side at the back we have got 8 megapixel, which has remained the same. So this 8 megapixel has become better in terms of optics as compared to Redmi 1S, and this is the information which we have got from Xiaomi, and we will confirm that by comparing it with the Redmi 1S later on. We have a loudspeaker over there. We have the LED flash as well, and this rear 8 megapixel camera is an autofocus camera. It can record high definition video at 720p as well. You have a secondary microphone for noise cancellation. We have a 3.5 audio jack. On this side we have the chrome finish plastic buttons, and they give you good amount of feedback. You can easily press them and access them anytime you are holding the phone. On the front we have the nice metallic earpiece below the glass. We have a front camera which is a 2 megapixel camera fixed focus. The hardware inside has also changed. This has got Snapdragon 410, which is the latest 4G chipset from Snapdragon, and we see that chipset on other phones as well, including the Lenovo A6000, and we will just compare this phone with the Lenovo A6000 as well in terms of features and other things. We have quad-core 1.2 GHz processor on this device, which has Cortex A53 cores as compared to the Cortex A7 core CPU which we have seen on the Redmi 1S. We have also got Adreno 306 GPU on this one, which is also a better GPU, and we will test that once we do the gaming review later on. Talking about the internal storage, we have 8 GB of internal storage and 1 GB of RAM, and there is also one more edition of Redmi 2 coming to India, which will have 16 GB in internal storage and 2 GB of RAM, but that will be in very limited numbers and that will come later. This phone has been announced for a price of 6,999, which is the same which we have got for the second generation Moto E, which was launched day before yesterday, and the Lenovo A6000, which is also available on Flipkart for the same price. So this time with the launch of Redmi 2, there is a lot of competition in the market which is going to be faced by this device. Let's see how it basically counter that. So in terms of the overall UI, the UI has become better this time because it has got the MIUI 6, which is a better UI as compared to the MIUI 5. It has got more features. So with these more features, it is not only something which is new in terms of the look and feel, but it is also new in terms of better, I would say, in terms of the overall UI response. So UI response is much better on this device as compared to the MIUI 5 running on a Redmi 1S. When it comes to Redmi 1S users will also get MIUI 6, but we do not have any exact information about that. That should be coming to Redmi 1S very soon as per the information which we got from Xiaomi today. We have Android KitKat on this one, which is kind of a disappointment because I was expecting this phone to run on Android Lollipop, as we have seen on the Moto E 2nd generation that come with Android Lollipop, whereas this one is coming with Android KitKat, which is 4.4.4. And this is some of the disadvantage you can say considering this phone, especially in case you are worried about the version of Android. Apart from that, everything is good enough, I would say. For this device, we have got quad-core 1.2 GHz processor, 1 GB of RAM, and the available amount of storage on 8 GB is 4.5 GB, which is again good enough, I would say, in case you would like to install more applications and heavy games. Let's take a look over the storage scenario to see the exact picture of how much storage is actually available to the user. So we will need to basically take a look over the storage section, and before that, let's take a look over the applications. And we have the current status of the application. I would see there was slight amount of lag, which is again not happening again, so which is good. Again, from this UI we cannot see the current status of the RAM. So RAM is something which we cannot find out how much of RAM is actually free out of 1 GB, but the device is responsive and I do not see any issues. You do have support for tethering as well. You can create a portable Wi-Fi hotspot as well on this phone, which is good. One thing which is also kind of a compromise they have done is that they have added these touch capacitive buttons over there, which do not have backlit LED. So these buttons actually do not have any backlit LED. They are the same button which you might have seen earlier on the Xiaomi Redmi 1S. So as per the information which we have got, in all, this phone looks like a pretty good phone. Let me just take a look over the camera before I end this review, and this is how the camera will perform. We have a very good red flower bouquet over there in front of us, and I will take a photo from the front camera as well. And let me just take a selfie. So we have taken the selfie from the front camera, and I can show you that. So front camera selfie has came out to be pretty good, I would say, in terms of clarity, in terms of details. The camera is very responsive in terms of the camera shutter. There was no lag, and I can see myself pretty clearly in this kind of low light kind of scenario. The selfie has came out to be pretty good, and this is the one which we have taken from the rear camera. This photo has also came out to be pretty good in terms of colors. Again, it is not the same colors which I see with my naked eyes, but it is doing a pretty decent job in terms of details as far as the rear camera is concerned. The rear camera can also record high definition video, and it has also got enhanced HDR mode, a new camera UI as well, which is part of the MIUI 6. So you have a countdown over there. You have more filters which you can apply real time on this device as far as camera is concerned. You can record high definition video from the rear camera, but you cannot do that from the front camera. When it comes to connectivity, this phone is 4G ready, so you will be able to use 4G on this phone, and both the SIM card slots support 4G in India. So you have 4G support on both of them, you have 3G support on both of them, unlike the Lenovo A6000 on which you have one slot which is 4G ready, the second slot is actually 2G. And we have the micro SD memory card slot as well to expand the storage of this device in case you would like to insert that. Again, that will not come within the package. The battery inside in this device is again going to be not big, but it is slightly bigger as compared to the earlier battery which we have seen, and this time it has the 2200 milliampere hour rating. So this battery is definitely around 10% bigger as compared to the Redmi 1S battery which we have seen. So it should be able to give you around 1 day of battery backup pretty easily on this 4.7-inch high definition display device. So in all, this looks like a pretty decent phone. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this phone. We would love to help you. You can like this video help you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. This is Redmi 2 hands-on review for you. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.